What do you think about SteveWillDoIt's financial crisis? I'm watching these videos, and I even told Jack, I'm like, dude, did you see SteveWillDoIt's video yesterday? He coin flipped $2 million with Togi.
Insane.
And he's like, no. I'm like, do you want me to spoil it? I'm like, no, watch the video.
I just like, dude, I mean, even the way they gamble, like, they're fucked. Like, him and Dana are like, bro, I get mad when I lose money. Like, I get in a bad mood. Like, if I gamble and I lose like 100,000, like, I'm pissed. Like, I'm in a bad mood. Like, don't talk to me. So those guys will go down millions too. And it's like, I don't know how they can stomach that.
But that's
too.
Dana, so that makes sense. But Steve,
yeah,
could do it.
I know.
Yeah.
Steve's too. I really don't. He's just different, bro. I mean, he's always been different. So he's just, I mean, he's a little in the head with gambling for sure. Like, he's just different.
It just makes me think his threshold for money is just so high that you could blow 2 million like that. It's like, whatever.
Yeah, I think he's always, he's just one that always wants to make good content too. So I think we may think in a similar fashion where he kind of just like, he's like, I don't care what I'm like losing or spending right now, because I know he just thinks like if I make good videos, it's all going to work out too, which is kind of like, I think in a similar way. I think we just go about it differently.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think he just cares about his content a lot too, so he's willing to spend whatever he spends on it, you know?
I would tend to agree with that.
Yeah.
That, he could spend a lot of money, but my gosh, these videos are just, I've not seen anything
I
like
can't
it on
believe
YouTube.
it too, bro. I'll see his stories and I'm just like, bro, like he's just a madman. Like the Karina Comp shit too.
What is he doing?
But
with
I find it, I even said too, it's like, it is entertaining. Like I've told him last time I saw him, I was like, bro, it's some of your best content. Like it's because it's entertaining. But it's so nuts.
It's triggering though.
To me, it seems like a Fousey situation where it's like, it's kind of like watching a mess happen. Right. You know what I mean? And it sucks because I desperately root for Steve.
Oh, I love Steve.
I love Steve. I watched him for a super long time. He's an amazing person. If you're watching this, Steve, we love you. Yeah. But I also I want the best for him.
Right.
And so when I see him making decisions, especially with like Karina Kopf, like buying her several cars and
and she's already so rich.
He offered her a lineup.
Karina's already so loaded herself, bro.
She's got to be worth like $50 million.
Baller. She doesn't even need it.
But it was hard for me to see where he lines up these 5 cars, all worth $500,000. He's like, which one do you want? And she's like, I don't want another car. It seems like a hassle for her. He's like, you got to pick a car. I don't want a car.
She has no space to store the car.
She has no
16-car garage is already filled up with Steve's other offerings.
When you think of registration, filling it up, taking it in from it's more work for her now to take this car. And I'm thinking, I want one of the cars. I'd take the car.
It's insane. I know. And like I said, Karina doesn't even need it because she's one of the richest. She's a baller herself, right?
Yeah.
Does part of you not want to be like, hey, like, because you and Steve are friends, like, be like, hey, man, let's dial it back in. Like, let's think long term for a second. Because his goal now is to get in as much debt as possible.
Yeah.
And so wouldn't part of you be like, all right, like, don't you want to think about the future a little bit?
Yeah. I mean, me and Steve have had we've had a long relationship, obviously. When did I meet Steve? One of my buddies showed me, who still works for us, one of my buddies from back home. He runs our socials and stuff. He sent me one of Steve's videos, and it was like Steve drinking on a driveway, like chugging a Jack Daniels bottle. I think he had 1,000 followers, and I was like, what the, who the is this kid? I've never seen anything like this. So then I think we reached out to him, and I had sent him some Rona season shirts, and we were still figuring it out ourselves. But I think we were at 1 million, 2 million subscribers. It's when we were launching merch. So I was throwing him some dough to yo, wear this in a video. I'll give you $1,000 or something. So that's how we started our relationship. And then I think me, Nino, and Jesse were in Orlando one time, and that's where Steve's from, Oviedo. So I hit him up and I was like, yo, want to come hang out and we'll go to the bar or something. And I went to his house in Oviedo, and he had an adopted pit bull, and he was living with 3 or 4 roommates, just typical bongs everywhere and stuff like that. I met his mom, I think, too. And we went to the bar, his local bar, the Knights Library. Shout out the Knights Library. And he just got we just got up. Steve got blacked out too. He put on a Batman shirt when he was drunk. And then he texted me the next day and he's like, bro, I don't know what happened. I woke up in a Batman shirt. I'm like, dude, you put that on yourself. It was he's just always been he's just a complete just funny guy.
Yeah.
Like he's always just been like that. But yeah, I kind of used to like manage him more. Like obviously, like when I met him, my promise to him was when I saw who he really was, like, because I saw the drinking and stuff, but when I met him and I like fell in love with his personality, I felt like, we were at 2 million subscribers. I kind of had figured out the game. And like my promise to Steve was really just like, bro, like if you trust me, like I feel like I can help make you like rich and like successful. And I think I see something in you, and I think I can help guide you and like make you successful. And I think that was like our mission. And I feel like that's what we did. But yeah, I don't really like, I think along the way, it's not like I manage him anymore. Like I used to like help him with every single move. Like every move he made, it was like consulted by me. Like obviously when we launched his channel, we got it to
a million subscribers. I remember.
Subscribers. Well, he beat it now though. He beat it now. What did he get?
It was
a million?
So fast. I think in like
2 weeks.
A day or two. No, I think it was
like Steve's like,
yeah,
he's one of the funniest guys. Like, you know what I'm saying?
But
just
his
like,
audience stuck around even after his channel was taken down. His audience stuck around and followed and waited.
But he's just
years.
a guy. So he's just a guy that's like, he's just gonna do whatever the he wants. You know what I'm saying? So I think he has a lot of other people in his ear now too, where it's like everyone wants a piece of him. You know what I'm saying? Steve will do it. He's the man. So the one thing I can never do with Steve is not be honest with him. And like, that's just who I am, bro. Like when people ask me for advice, like I'm not a person that can be really any type of yes man or like beat around the bush or like tell someone what they want to hear. And like, yeah, whenever Steve does ask me for advice, I'll tell him straight up like what I think. And like, if that's offensive or if that's something he doesn't want to hear, and that goes for Steiny.
Yeah.
Anybody that asks me for advice, like I'm going to be blunt and I'm going to be honest and I'm going to tell you what I actually think. So, but now, I mean, me and Steve are cool. It's not like like the internet likes to make it some, like we have beef or something like that. Like I'll see him tonight.
That's what that's what I've seen a lot of the comments.
But no, it's like, I think right now we're just kind of on two different paths right now. And I think Steve's like, I don't know, he's doing his thing and he's crushing his YouTube. And like, I'm loving his content. I'm watching like every video. I know his editor, Alex, is killing the edits too. And like, I'm happy for him. I think we're just on like two different paths at the moment. I don't know. And I'm trying to figure out what I want to do with content and YouTube too. Cause I'm getting older. I'm 31. Like I'm trying to figure out like, how does this old NELK Kyle kind of continue? And what's my next chapter? Cause I'm not really drinking and partying like I used to. Too. So I'm kind of figuring out my own too. But yeah.
Do you ever offer advice to someone when they don't ask if you see something, or do you just wait and if they come to you, you help?
Both. But you can only really, at a certain point, someone's just not going to listen to you, right?
Sure.
Like there's not much you could do. Like at a certain point, it's kind of like people are going to do what they want to do, right? Everyone's their own person. And all I can do but I'm always there for any of the boys too.
Yeah.
And like, no, I think me and Steve, like, I'm kind of like just trying to focus on like, my fitness, my mental health always. I'm putting that above everything too. Cause I realized like there's been certain moments where I'll squiggle down a dark road, a road that I don't really want to be going down. And like, I feel like the gym and fitness always drags me in the right direction. That's one thing me and Steve bonded over. Originally, he was like one of the persons that really got me into the gym.
Yoked.
That's one thing we bonded over the most when we first started hanging out. Was Steve was like, he still is. He's shredded, but he was really into the gym, and he would like get on my ass. Like every day we were hitting like 2 a days. We would do like the insanity workout videos in the backyard, and he was someone that I would say that really got me into fitness and got me on my fitness journey too. So I think it's like even with like Jesse too, like,
oh, he's like really in shape.
Yeah,
it's cool to see that progress.
But even me and Jesse, like we had a little, and it's not like it's just me or it's not like it's just him. It's like, it's kind of like friends are always going to have little back and forths a little bit. And then you add this high stakes business and different people in everyone's ear telling them different things. But now it's like me and Jesse are now tighter, like just as tight as we ever were. Like, so I think me and Steve are going to be like that too, where we're always going to be boys, and I'm always there for him. Yeah.
You should mention the necklace.
Oh, Yes.
What necklace?
That is fantastic, Jack. Thank you. We had a podcast with Liver King.
Oh my God. What happened to him?
Yeah. Well, this was 2 years ago.
Yeah,
Does he still have Liver Queen or no? Or did she leave his
I
ass?
think they're. I think the Queen and the King are still together.
They're still together?
Probably.
I
Liver
hope
Queen
so.
seems loyal.
Yeah, I think they have kids and everything. They have Liver Ranch.
What the happened to him?
Well, here's a crazy story for you. Honestly, this is crazy.
Yeah.
Is that SteveWillDoIt gave you a chain, a diamond chain,
right.
on a podcast. You gave that to Liver King.
Dumb move. Okay, so there's my dumbest investment.
And then,
does that count?
Well, it continues.
That's the dumbest thing I've ever done.
We did a podcast with Liver King. He takes off the necklace and gives it to me.
And did you give it to someone?
I gave it back to Steve.
Oh, okay, good.
So Steve has the chain now.
Steve has the chain now.
Thank
so
God.
I had that chain, and I'm going to be honest, I thought it was cursed. To be completely honest with you, because Liver King had his whole controversy. Shortly after getting that chain, he gave it to me. I went through some. I've never worn the thing. I think it was cursed.
Damn.
And I felt the only way to break that cycle was to give it back to Steve. And now look at Steve. And we broke the cycle, and Steve's back on YouTube now. I kid you not. I've been telling Jack this, that I think that thing is cursed. I want nothing to do with it. And I brought it back to Steve, and now he's back on YouTube. He's doing great.
That's hilarious.
But that chain, I think, was some bad juju on it. I don't know what happened.
I believe that.
Yeah.
I believe that. That's a funny story.
Yeah. And it's funny, too. I got an offer from Jack Doherty to buy that chain. He offered me $60,000 for it. And I said no.
Specifically because it was that, or?
No, because the chain was probably worth $90,000. And he's like, dude, I'll buy it for $60,000 right now. And I'm like,
no. Really?
That's what Liver King told me. Now, he could be exaggerating.
Liver King said it was a six-figure necklace.
You still believe Liver King? Probably not.
He said it was a six-figure necklace.
No, it was
okay.
He said
like
those are all natural
it's a tennis chain. That's like 10, 15.
10, 15?
No. Yeah.
Dude, you should have sold it for 60. What Liver King said, because Graham is a very frugal person, like a little scarcity mindset, right? No. Liver King gave him the necklace under the condition that Graham would have to give away the necklace.
Okay, so no. It was worth more because I went back through Steve's videos. Steve posted a video getting the chain for you, and he went to that I don't know if it's timepiece trading or one of those, and I think he paid 70 or 80 grand for that. And that's how I kind of came up with the price, because I remember that's what he was charged, and he bought 2 of them.
I'd have to see the chain again, but yeah.
Steve probably has it.
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.